Welcome to the official podcast, your only official source for awesome voltage-controlled oscillators, frequency modulation, and of course peaks that do not actually peak. Isn't that right? Today's guest, please introduce yourself. And the hosts.
Oh, I'm
introduce all of us.
Thank you.
Nice work.
That's very generous of you. Yeah, here's Hellbent and a bunch of other people I've never met.
That's about the best intro Kaya could have done.
We can just leave it there and we'll be ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, nice voice crack.
Hold on, I'm getting naked. It's getting hot in here. I just realized leaving the AC on makes a bunch of background noise, so I got to get in voice actor mode. And that involves stripping down.
You must be really hard to work with at the studio.
My God, yeah. Recording on 3 separate modulation frequencies and chakra vibrations.
And getting naked in the middle of the fucking studio.
Trust me.
How does it help?
Yeah, well, how does it help person we don't know that we're talking to because no one's introduced him?
I said I'm Hellbent.
Yeah, he said he was Hellbent.
Yeah.
Way to listen.
I thought he
just nobody knows who you guys are.
Fair enough.
Right.
We are the unknown.
Who are you?
No, I'm shy to
Who
say.
the fuck are you people?
I'm scared your fan base is gonna make fun of us.
Boys, I want to tell you a secret. All right, I'm gonna read a slogan for a company. I'm gonna read their slogan, like McDonald's is "I'm loving it," and I want you guys to guess. See if you can guess which company this is. All right, you on board with this?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. You will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron, so don't wait. Do you know what company it is?
BlueApron.com/official. No.
Oh, Kaya got it.
Yeah.
Well, Kaya even, you know what? Normally being off topic, you'd get it wrong, but I gotta give you bonus points for throwing in our link.
Hell yeah, BlueApron.com/official. Now, would you like to tell me, do you like food?
Yeah.
Hellbent?
I love
You can't say his name.
We're having a connection problem with our time portal, it seems.
How about you, Jackson? Do you like food?
All
Good
right. How about you, Charlie? Do you maybe like food?
Yeah, I love food.
All right, tell me this. Do you like affordable food for $10 per serving? Do you like that?
$10?
Twinsies! You can go to blueapron.com/official. You can get affordable food for $10 per serving or even less. You can get variety. You don't have to eat the same meal every day anymore that your mom makes or that you buy from some shitty shop. You can... No recipe repeats within the year. You get something new every goddamn time. It's flexible. You can customize the recipes if you cannot stand, spices. Maybe, it's easy. You can make it in under 40 minutes. Everyone can make it, even a dunce like you. It's guaranteed. Freshness is guaranteed. If it doesn't arrive fresh on your doorstep, you can send it back and get your money back. And also, if that all doesn't sound delicious enough, which I don't know why it wouldn't, because it's Blue Apron, you get 3 free meals, free food at blueapron.com/official. You will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron.
That sounds really familiar, but all right, Charlie, we're gonna do
That was good.
Charlie, we're gonna do a team building exercise. I'm gonna stop speaking, and I need you to say the link because it's gonna work in this sentence. All right.
Okay.
So here's the thing. You're gonna get your first 3 meals free with free shipping. That's free shipping, 3 meals free by going to
blueapron.com/official.
boom. Check it out. Don't wait.
It.
It's all there for you.
I did not get free shipping!
Exactly.
Go to blueapron.com right now. /official.
Yeah. So hungry.
Well, you want to know something really sad, Kaya?
What?
We didn't... I know, Hellbent, but none of you 3 introduced yourselves.
I'm Jackson.
Live on air.
I'm Jackson. I'm Australian. I'm an official podcast host.
Hi, Jackson.
Hey. Give us a cool fun fact about yourself.
I get completely naked to shit, so I'm on the same page as you.
Nope. Real fun
Yeah.
fact, Jackson.
We
Nope.
already have stuff in common. I'm liking it.
He's lying to you. Give us a real
No,
fun fact.
No, I do that. That's
That's not
not
really a fun
You
fact.
said doo-doo.
That may be fun for you. I don't know if it's fun for people that have to share the bathroom, but
We don't shit at the same time.
Like, do you do that in public bathrooms though?
I avoid shitting in public bathrooms for that very reason, because I don't feel comfortable. I feel really restricted when I've got clothes on and I'm shitting.
I really don't think you're telling
Me
the
too.
truth.
I am. Oh my god, I am telling the truth. I promise. Why would I lie about that?
Tell us a story about it, Jackson.
What? It's shitting. There's no stories about it.
I
got
want one
one.
very specific example.
One time, my girlfriend walked in on me and wondered what the hell I was doing, and I had to explain that this is just how men shit sometimes.
I'm
Only
not
men.
masturbating. I'm just
Only-
pooping.
Only men shit like that. No woman on earth has ever shit naked.
Just because you want to be
That's
a woman.
that's a good topic. Do you guys know about the vaginal poop push?
Oh, where you stick your hands in the vagina and like actually push the shit out.
Apparently,
Yeah,
girls
Oh,
like
yeah.
if they're having
Yeah.
trouble plopping out a poop, you can put your finger in your vag and squeeze it out.
that seems like a waste of time. Why wouldn't you just reach straight into your anus and just grab that shit out instead of reaching into your vagina?
Because you push it further up.
Yeah.
For all the complaining about like how much the vagina hurts, that seems like a pretty good benefit. Imagine how much
Pros and
time I'd
cons.
save.
You know, like childbirth, periods, menstrual cramps, but shitting's easier.
Yeah.
It's not exclusive to women. Men can do that too. They're not brave enough to go up the urethra.
I don't
Ouch.
believe you at all.
No,
What
but
if
you could literally do that. And anatomically speaking, if you had a urethra big enough to get your whole arm in there, and you could reach far enough back, you could probably do the same thing as a vaginal poop
No
push.
shit.
Charlie,
Yeah,
you know
you're right.
women have urethras.
What?
You know they have urethras on the inside on the vagina, right?
No, that's
Yeah,
bullshit.
So
I
why?
know.
That's his point.
But what I'm saying is they don't reach in their pee hole to do it.
I know, but okay, so for a man, if you don't reach into your pee hole, how else are you going to access that area?
That's why I'm saying I don't know if you can.
No, you can't, but I'm saying Good lord.
Charlie's getting real choked up.
Oh, I just use an ice cream
You
scoop.
feel strongly about this, Charlie.
Yeah,
This was his
one's
political
making me-
platform.
This is making me emotional.
The FBI is assassinating him for releasing the secrets.
Anatomically speaking, the Lord has created us in a way that if our dicks were big enough to allow arm access, you could go in there and push a shit out the same way a vaginal poop push would be executed.
Hellbent, your response.
2 scoops, man. Ice cream scoops. Get them down there. You're good to go.
Kaya, your rebuttal.
The urethra
It's too
is too
scoops of
slim,
flavor.
so we are talking about theoretical procedures here, which means, yes, absolute hogwash.
Oh, hang
one
on,
has ever done this
Kaya, I have
before.
to interrupt you. I've got breaking word from the floor that Jackson has a new report. Jackson, take it away.
I shit naked.
Me
Jesus.
too.
Me too.
I object. Kaya does not shit naked.
I
Can't
don't-
speak
I
for
do.
Jackson.
Wait, you do shit naked as well?
Of course.
Oh, thank God. You made
do you
me
mean,
feel
of
weird.
course?
First of all, I shit naked because afterwards I always shower, so it's just perfect. I shit naked and then I get
Hold
in a
on.
shower after I wipe.
There's a tiny ant climbing on my microphone. What will his fate be? Shall I set him free or kill him?
Shit on him.
Stick him in your urethra. You can push his shit out.
He can be your little helper on the inside.
He's like, I got this.
So kill him is the answer right now.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that, a
You get to
resounding
decide.
yeah.
You all get to decide whether a living creature gets to live or die.
Well, I
Don't
feel
kill
that
the
same
ad.
way every time I take a shit anyway, so do it.
Yeah, just do it. Get it over with.
2 for death. All right,
1 for no.
You wrote it out. Time to die, fucker.
Now,
And you're dead.
is there a halfway argument on the shitting thing? Because I don't get naked, but I take my pants all the way off.
Why would you? Why at that point? Why would you leave the shirt on?
Why would I take my shirt off? What's the
No,
point?
wait.
Because you're
Let's-
free. You're a man.
Because
Order
you get
in the
sweaty.
courtroom.
You know how much
Order.
calories you burn taking a shit? You get your shirt all sweaty and it'll smell. And
Yeah. That.
I demand order. Let's backtrack. Andrew,
I always
Yeah.
sweat when I take a shit.
there is no
Really?
middle ground. Your pants have to come off to shit. That's an
No, all the
irrefutable
way
fact.
off. I take them
He
off
takes them
my
off.
legs.
Really? Now that's a fascinating development here because
Yeah.
that's unnecessary. You can just
No.
leave them around your ankles.
No, I like to spread
Well,
out.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
why I like.
But I
taking
don't
my
see the
pants
point
off.
of the
Free.
shirt. I leave the shirt
When
on.
you
It's
have-
like, what's the point?
When you have it around
Because
your
it
ankles, you cannot
dangles.
spread your feet.
Well,
You cannot
why
get
do I
in a
need
comfortable stance.
Well, since when is a comfortable stance fucking spread eagle on my toilet seat?
It helps when
It's
you spread
comfortable.
your legs out. It opens things up more, and you can kind of just get that perfect angle with your knees.
You know,
and then you can just let it loose, man. It's great.
Yeah,
I can compound
reach
on the
in.
argument because I don't do it for like having ease of poop. I do it because it's more comfortable.
I do it for both.
By Hellbent's logic, it's incorrect, because if you're spreading your legs out, you're closing your sphincter, because you're clenching your ass cheeks together the further out your legs go.
No,
it's
but
like
if
a
you
pair of
can-
scissors.
You have
That's
not
why
fucked
you
somebody in
reach
the ass,
under
my
your-
friend, because when
No.
they squeeze their legs together, let me tell you.
Who squeezes
Yeah,
legs
tell us
together?
what.
Okay,
What?
okay. So when you're fucking a stranger in the ass and they squeeze
Right.
your legs together,
Every
their
Tuesday.
buttholes do clench. And when they spread them out just a little bit, they clench a bit less. And then when they spread them out too wide, it clenches in a bit more. There's a perfect angle between knees together and knees out to where the rectum is optimally
Oh,
open.
well, he's talking
You're
about the
not meant
golden
to-
ratio.
You're not meant to go into a sumo squat. Yeah, you just whatever feels comfortable.
Well, no, actually, you're supposed to squat when you poop.
Yeah, the squatty potty.
Yeah,
the-
I use that and
yeah.
I love it.
Well, okay, but that's... Now we're getting off on all types of tangents here. Now it's apples to oranges. The point is, you don't have to get fully nude to shit. There's no
Yeah,
biological
well, I do.
benefit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kaya does it because he has the
Kaya's a
hairiest asshole on the
Sasquatch.
planet. Yeah.
I've also got a hairy asshole.
Well, no, you don't, Jackson.
Show of
I've seen-
hands.
I-
Who here has a
I
hairy
do.
asshole?
I do. I actually really do. I'll show you if you want. But I prefer to keep that a mystery.
What are you trying to be me?
Our next scandal is
Jack-
Jackson's asshole pics and crayon drawings surrounding them.
Cave
Why does
paintings.
God put hair there?
I
Jackson, do
don't
you
know.
also reach
I've-
under your butt cheeks and like pry them apart so your asshole's more exposed for a better
Well,
shitting?
Hell yeah,
he puts
dude.
hair,
Like,
he
you
puts
get-
hair between your ass, but he makes you bald on the top of your head.
Well, the hair in the asshole is actually so ancient primordial mans could trap them like a small little net and use the fecal matter for various tools, such as clay
Oh.
pots.
That's
Oh, I saw that on Primitive Technology.
I just made
Take-
that up!
Take that, Dad.
I would have
I
guessed
was-
it was just to keep spiders out.
Yeah, the old ass spiders.
it's the only way.
That's counterproductive. Spiders love it because it seems like a web. Home.
No,
Oh, yeah.
spiders don't just go to other people's webs like for a house party.
Jackson, is your,
They do to
is
my
your
asshole.
autobiography going to be called The Spiders in My Anus?
Spiders in your ass.
And you just dictate the lives of them, all their daily trappings.
A BBC documentary. They're like there's just some lady sleeping in bed and they got that soft film camera and they
It's
go
more
up to
like
her
the History
butt
Channel.
and
this
they
is
go
definitely
inside of
History
her
Channel.
ass and there's a bunch of spiders, a family of spiders.
Using this high-tech simulation, we can see this family of spiders living in perfect harmony within the walls of the anus.
They've
Simulation.
detected a bowel movement and have evacuated. They will
And then
return
they-
later in the evening.
And then they use like PS2 level graphics to do a high-tech recreation of the spiders. I love it. So
All right,
anyway,
well, let's bring this full circle. So there's Jackson's interesting fun fact about himself. How about you, Kaya?
What?
that was all
We're still
Jackson's
doing
introduction.
intros.
That was
Yeah.
all his
it's-
introduction.
This is still the intro.
Mine's done now.
Oh, okay. So Hellbent, I have the amazing ability where I could, at any given moment, spontaneously be arrested.
Oh wow, that's pretty impressive. What skin color are you?
Oh, I'm technically Middle Eastern, I guess, like brown, but I don't know. Not like Allahu Akbar brown, but still not technically white.
I think there's a lot of people here in America who also have that superpower.
Oh, well, I'm not in America.
Oh,
Gee, Charlie, you didn't tell him anything.
What do you mean? I didn't tell him anything. He came in here and no one introduced themselves.
let me say this. I've listened to the show, but I'm really bad at paying attention to people's names and shit. I just laugh and then I shit myself in my bed and I fall asleep and then my maid cleans it up in the morning.
I'm the one who lives in a totalitarian regime right now.
Oh,
Jesus,
you're in Gobble Gobble Town.
Yes.
I had a friend who vacationed there when the attempted military coup happened.
So
Oh,
he's
yeah,
not your
oh,
friend
one-
anymore, right?
He didn't make it out.
Exactly.
No, it's funny. She was on a Discord call with us. She was terrified, and I was like laughing as barrel bombs were going off in the background, and she was crying. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure she
Sounds
loves you
about
for
right.
that and thinks you're your most trusted confidant.
Yeah,
Oh,
the good days.
She's one of the best friends I've ever had. I taught her how to beat up her sister.
She died in that coup apparently.
Had being the key word.
She was so scared. I kept showing her videos of helicopters strafing freeways. She said, stop.
Can we get some clothes? Is she still alive? Did she make it?
She's Ladybot. You know Ladybot.
Oh, okay, she survived.
Yeah,
Did
she's
she join
fine.
the coup?
No, she's scared. She's terrified. She's got to go back because the family wants a vacation there, and she's like, no.
Why the fuck would they want to go back?
Well, you know what? I don't know if politics are mentioned on this podcast or not, but I'll refrain from it. Let me just say that sometimes families like to go back to where they came from to visit. But even then, yeah, that raises the question, why the fuck would you want to go back now? Maybe put it off a year.
Yeah, I mean, last time I was in Sudan, my sister, she was kidnapped and raped by ISIS. But, you know, I think I might go back.
I'm not missing the summer vacation.
Yeah, really, I bought my tickets early. They just opened a new holostand.
Look, Mima only has so many years. We're going back to no matter how many barrel bombs are being dropped on the airport.
He said Voldemort. He said it.
You said Voldemort.
Someone said it.
I'm talking. I didn't say Voldemort.
Oh, what'd he say then?
The special word.
It's a code word for the mystical land of scariness.
Yeah.
I will refrain from my southern wording just to not summon the evil spirit that you've mentioned. I don't want to know what it is.
No, that spirit needs to stay away at all costs.
Oh, fuck. He said the secret word.
He did it again. It's your turn, Andrew.
That wasn't
Introduce yourself with a fun fact.
Hello, I'm Andrew. I'm a host on the official podcast, and I have a bachelor's degree in computer science, and I'm using it to do this.
I don't believe
Yay!
you. He's
Computer science, brothers. Is yours as worthless as mine is?
No, actually, I got a job after I graduated immediately.
I got mine in computer hardware. Turns out
yeah,
you
you
just throw them
fucked up.
away.
You fucked up.
Yeah. I thought people were going to need their computers fixed in the future, but it turns out you just throw your iPhone out of the window and they give you a new one for free. So,
that's a useless degree.
Really?
yeah, I thought it was going to be really useful and cool, but
No. The coolness did not apply. There was nothing cool about what I did. But the useless. I had a decent run as the big
you're
boy.
employable. You're
Andrew,
employable.
Yeah.
My
You got a job.
my best hope, if everything fucking fails with what I'm doing with my own businesses, is to work at fucking Geek Squad. At least you
that's-
could be IT somewhere.
But Geek Squad are the heroes that we all need, providing affordable, fast, and reliable computer repair.
God, can you imagine how much child pornography those guys see on a daily basis?
Probably not
those
enough.
poor
Lucky
man.
guys.
So wait, what you're saying is if I joined Geek Squad, I could get child pornography.
Legally, yeah.
And have
actually.
them arrested.
I need to apply.
Yeah, they get arrested and then you get to see it.
Yeah,
So I
best
guess
of
if
both
you're
worlds.
into that kind of thing, go get a bachelor's in computer
What
repair
if-
and go work at Geek Squad.
What if you had your laptop and you like gave it a virus on purpose, but you loaded it with child pornography, and then you dropped it off at Geek Squad, and then you called the fucking FBI on them as they were opening it up, and been like, "Yeah, they got child porn on there on one of their lab computers."
On your computer? Yeah.
Yeah,
This
That's a
computer
tough
I just
one.
dropped off, it has porn on it, sir. Child porn, in fact.
I think just mentioning that scenario might be illegal.
admittedly, there's a few holes in my plan.
A few.
that may be kind of on the same legal scale as telling people about what chlorine bombs are.
Oh man, I've always wanted to make mustard gas just to like try it, but
Oh, I remember that back in middle school with the old anarchist cookbook.
yeah, which was a banned book in every school. I remember that.
Yep.
Oh, I remember making
Yeah.
Bernie Sanders
man.
glow sticks during the election.
Back in school.
I felt the burn.
Oh, wasn't the Bernie
Are
Sanders
you-
glow stick the scam where you got kids to like burn themselves with?
They dropped
Plasma.
chlorine tablets into mason jars full of rubbing alcohol and sealed it, and they said it would make a glow stick.
So kids at home, if you want to make the coolest glow stick,
do not.
Yeah, it'll burn too bright, and you'll be jealous
You'll
forever.
fucking die.
Bernie
Don't do
wants
it.
you to do it.
All your friends will be jealous, and they'll stop hanging out with you because you just have
He
the
can
most
still
radical
win.
glow sticks.
This is how Bernie can still win.
Yeah,
He can still win.
guys, if we scar our lungs and blow up, Bernie might be president.
Damn it.
Let's just get the legal disclaimer out of the way. Don't do any of these things. If you do anything these things and hurt yourself, it's your own fault. You can't sue us, and you kind of deserve it.
Probably edit that
dummy.
out.
No, probably edit that in twice as loud.
Okay, fair enough.
Jackson, you seem to have gone into epileptic shock. How are you?
What?
Exactly.
Bernie can still win.
Whenever you say that around Jackson, he goes into a fucking seizure, like just reminiscing about the good old days.
He's still gonna win, damn it. He's gonna win something someday.
Trump posted a GIF. He's gonna get impeached for it.
Oh, Confefi. That Bernie's got this now. After that tweet,
Okay, you know what? If Trump does a tweet and it's just hardcore like child pornography, then yeah, he might get impeached.
well, I would think that
Maybe.
maybe
Yeah,
it's
maybe not.
sketchy at best.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's shady business if nothing
Yeah,
else. There.
don't count on that strategy. Find a different way to attack him.
I wouldn't
even
put
then
all
you
my
just
eggs
get-
in that basket.
Pence looks like a grandma with a man's haircut.
Dude, I wouldn't look in the direction of that basket.
Jesus. So anyway, I voted for Trump. Who else did?
Man, I didn't vote for anybody. Fuck the system.
Oh,
All right, wait. I can't tell if you're serious, Andrew. I didn't
I didn't vote for Trump.
anyone. No.
I did vote though.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, of
I
course.
voted for Hillary.
I vote every single time I can.
Oh, I've never voted.
Good for you.
Oh. Well, to not be funny, in all seriousness, haven't been able to vote for a long time because they're all fucking scumbags.
I mean,
They really are.
it feels shitty doing it, but I still do it just out of
You know what?
conviction.
Good on you for at least like just swallowing the fucking shit. It's like, you know what? Lesser of two evils here. I may be dooming us all, but I'm gonna take a shot at making the world a bit better.
Well,
I'm gonna try my best.
I'm gonna be honest. Like when I go to the ballots, so I'll do like the president. Okay, no, this and no, okay, this.
This is what I'm voting for.
My favorite thing for voting though is when you get to like page 3, and it's just nothing but people in positions you've never heard of, and every time I vote for them, I pick who has the cooler sounding name, and they get my vote.
Wait
Like,
a
if it-
second.
if
You're-
it was
you're
like
just there
Jan-
to pick up chicks, aren't you?
Like if it was Janice Shellstein versus like Max Rippleton, Max would get my vote every time. He could be the sleaziest
yeah.
candidate, but I would vote for him.
Chad Thundercock,
Well, that was
representative
my
of agriculture.
why agriculture.
I see, you know, the incel lingo.
Just because he threw out Chad doesn't mean he's well versed
Chad
in
Thundercock.
insult.
It's
Kaya's
very
ears
specific.
perked up like a dog next to bacon, just going, incels? Oh,
Okay, hold on.
yeah.
Let me pitch this to you. This is a superhero idea I had. His name is Chad Thundercock, and within both of his testicles rest 2 black holes that he can invert. So he can put an unlimited amount of force out or into his penis.
why in?
I don't see, ever the benefit of it going into
Push
it.
out shit.
Well, what if a meteor is about to hit the Earth and only Chad can stop it? And why
Then
would
he
he
would
want to
push it out to.
Oh no, why would you suck the meteor into your dick? That'd be like a reverse kidney stone.
That's what happened at Hiroshima. Look how that turned out.
Oh, it's like Luigi's mansion with his dick instead.
Yeah, Luigi sucking all the ghosts in his dick. I remember that.
But then it's not, then there's no point of it ever being an outward black hole.
Well, you can shoot it out again. It's like Ghostbusters. Jesus.
Maybe it's like pocket
Okay.
storage, so he could suck something in, and then he could if he could put his change in there.
Yeah, like Pokemon.
If he
Okay,
has
that's-
to
that's a fair
take
point.
a pet on an airplane, he could just put the pet inside there. He gets like the pet up inside of his cock and ride through the airway.
Safe stowaway, yeah.
So
Either
what would
way.
Stacy's superpower be?
So we got black holes inside of 2 balls. What would be in the vagoo?
I mean, that's one word for
That's
it. Yeah, we'll be there.
that is a fucking throwback. I haven't heard Vagoo since like 2004.
I hate that word.
Really?
Like a
Vagoo?
You hate the
Yeah.
the beauteous, glorious splendor of woman anatomy?
A molten
I hate
period.
that word, that specific word.
Oh.
Hold on. Mark this in your notebooks, ladies and gentlemen. Kaya doesn't like a specific word. I've never heard of this phenomenon happening. He doesn't get uncomfortable with any other word until Vagoo right now.
Hey,
It's
yo,
not
what's wrong with
uncomfortable,
you,
it's just-
Vagoo? Are you on the
just a
goo rag
dumb
or
word.
something? Get out of here, broad.
Does it make you uncomfortable?
No, it's just annoying.
So what if I just say
Oh.
Vagoo?
It's just a dumb word. That's it.
Why is it
Okay.
dumb, though? I think it's one of the most poignant words in human history.
Oh, I don't know. I associate it with like juvenile Imgur. Like I put a little Sharpie in my Vagoo.
Well, I mean, if you call it Imgur, then obviously you don't know what
Oh,
you're talking about.
Imgur.
I thought
Well,
you were
I'm
like.
sorry.
I thought
I'm
you
so
hated
sorry.
people from Brooklyn or something. I thought you may have had something against people from like New York City and Brooklyn and New Jersey
Kaya,
and places
Kaya.
like that.
Let's imagine
This.
that Shel Silverstein, or what's the name of the girl who you want to fuck real hard? Like, you want to slam it into her
Shell
big one?
Overstein.
Shel Silverstein was the poet who wrote Where the Sidewalk Ends. I'm referring to the woman that you want to, like, slap her tumblies around.
Oh, you mean Goldie Platinumberg?
Exactly. Who's that?
Yeah,
no,
Whoopi
Kaya.
Goldberg.
Who?
That's her.
Ariana Grande. All right, let's say Ariana
not her.
100 grand. What?
It was the other
Ariana
one.
Grande. Yeah.
All right, Ariana Grande.
Ruby
There's-
Rose.
no,
All right,
I
Ruby
yeah,
Rose,
Ruby Rose.
perfect. Ruby Rose.
Yes,
Rose.
I
So
just.
Let's imagine
I've been trying
Ruby
not
Rose.
to tell him. So
Ruby Rose just
yeah.
finished her hard set of doing, I don't know, jazzercise, whatever she does, and she's sweaty and tense and hot and pink
Roomba.
and ready and
Zumba.
slapped up and ready and dolled and in a tight latex outfit, and you walk in because you were hired to fix her plumbing. And
Nice.
she accidentally in quotation slips and falls on her kitchen table, and all her clothes fall off at once. And
Snaps her neck as well.
She's spreading her vagina, and she looks at you and says, "Kaya, stick it in my vagoo," just like that. Would you do it?
And in this fantasy, do I look like Jeremy Meeks too?
No, you're just you. You were just you. Just
Otherwise,
as
I
is.
don't know how this series of fortunate events.
She had a
would ever
horrible
befall
spill.
me.
She had a horrible spill during her day job and has dementia, so she doesn't know who she's talking to.
You're just a nurse at a hospital, and she's
Yeah.
just been in a horrible car accident, and you notice that her door's unlocked, and you walk in, and you just see her passed out there, and you just change
No,
her
that's a
bedpan.
very
This is a very different scenario. Good
Very
God.
different.
That's
You're
right.
just like, you know what? I just wiped your ass, and I'm looking at you. Like, all right, it's time.
All right, so back to the realm of sanity.
Good lord. Which one would you rather be, Kaya? The rapist nurse or the lucky man?
Well, I
Jeez.
think I'd have to go with the lucky man. No, I don't know how I feel about actual rape. Roleplay, yes, not real.
I really didn't mean for it to be that dark.
Mission fucking accomplished. Oh my god. So anyway, Kaya, where's the line drawn on Vagoo? Like let's say that she just got finished having a big BM and came out of the bathroom, and you guys have been like lifelong, just the closest people in the world, like beyond lovers. You have a connection that even spirits don't understand. And she bends over and she throws a pack of baby wipes at you and goes, "Kaya, you need to wipe me from butt to Vagoo." Would you do it?
Ugh.
If she needed it, yeah, why not?
But she said Vagoo,
what?
the forbidden word.
Yeah.
He needed it.
Forbidden word. It's a dumb word. That's it.
All right,
Yeah,
what
wipe
if-
my Vagoo.
What if
Come
you
on.
guys were making out on the couch, just having a nice little kiss?
It's like 420 Blazer dank, whatever. It's in that sense dumb.
All right.
Not like,
Actually,
oh, I'm never gonna touch
okay,
you.
I think I
You-
got a real ultimatum for you. Let's say Ruby Rose came up to you and she was like, "Kyle, I want to
The
spend."
answer is yes.
No, I'm not done. She said, "I want to spend the rest of my
He's already
life with
come,
you.
Andrew. Leave him
I
alone.
want to marry you and do every sexual thing possible, and even invite some of my girlfriends." And you're hanging out with her, but you notice that no matter what or how you try to change her, no matter what circumstance, she always refers to vaginas as vagoos, no matter what. Would you still spend the rest of your life with her?
Oh, okay. You misunderstood me gravely. I would not spend the rest of my life with any of these idiots. I just want to fuck them, not marry them.
I was about to say, and also
I don't
she
care
has a
what she
colostomy
calls it
bag.
while I fuck her cunt afterwards. I'm out of that house. I bounce.
So every day she stops by your house like the local milkman. She's like, "Knock, knock, it's me, the Pussy Patrol." And she decides that for an hour every day you can have her in any way you want, any sexual thing ever. But after that, for 3 hours, you guys have to hang out. And you're guaranteed at least once during this hangout, at least once, could happen more often, she'll unironically use the word Vagoo. Would you do it?
But that's fine.
And she'll
Yeah,
want
I
you
mean,
to
I'd
laugh
hang
when
out
she
with
says
it.
it, like she thinks it's funny.
Hey, whatever. I don't care if I just splooge on her face before. That's cool. Not like I have to pay attention.
For real.
As long as I get to jizz in her eyeballs, what do
know,
I care?
You're just catching all
You
the
have
ladies.
no ethics. No ethics at all.
Really, says the man who wanted to drive by rape her in her car.
After a car accident, yeah.
Hey, that was a fantasy story. And
Yeah, fantasy.
Have you not criticized my writing, I'll have you know that I'm very famous and a well-published author.
Really? What'd you write?
Yeah, 50 Shades of Grey.
Well,
More like
I
50
wrote
Shades of
I wrote
Gay.
a book with the alphabet in it, and also I wrote several pickup artist books. How to pick up
that
ladies
sounds
at the
like-
Did you
hospital.
really? Oh, yeah.
I feel like
you
you
are
really
a PUA, are you?
Yeah, it's the bedpan method.
Oh.
All right, so tell me this. None of us look like Jeremy Meeks. How do I get in a girl's panties?
Okay, so here's what you do. You get a job as a male nurse. And you start changing bedpans, and then you just start complimenting them because they have low self-esteem. They haven't been wiped in a while, but you neg them a bit. You say, "God, it smells. You're so fucking filthy and disgusting."
Well, I'm
then
gonna
eventually
interrupt.
one-
That's not
I'm gonna-
negging, that's just being insulting.
Yeah, that's just mean. I'm going to interrupt. So let's say we don't want to pick up, disabled people at the hospital at our job, and we want.
I mean, that's your prerogative, but keep going.
Okay, no, we can change course.
Yeah, that's weird.
all right, yeah, let's like out in public. Kaya is looking more for practical use. He's not a male nurse, and he's not going
Yeah.
for vegetables.
I'm not gonna go undercover into some insane asylum. What can I do when I'm just sitting at a Starbucks and there's a cutie pie in front of me?
PewDiePie is sitting
okay.
in front of him. What does he do? How does he pick
You
him
throw
up?
you throw your laptop at her. Hopefully, it hits her in the head, and as she's unconscious,
Paralyzes
go, "Oh
her.
my god, my girlfriend's passed out!" And then you drag her out of the fucking Starbucks and put her in your car and drive off.
So it seems like the way to a woman's heart in your novels is rape.
That's not rape.
Yeah, she's not conscious. That's sexual assault. Know the difference.
I never said to rape anybody. I just said to put them in, give them a concussion. Now,
All right,
afterwards, you take
kidnap
them
them?
home, and after they wake up, you
Yeah.
go, "Oh my God, you've been in a terrible accident. I brought you here. I didn't want to take you to the hospital because they were going to charge a bunch of money, but I let you rest on the couch. Here's a mochaccino. Hope you're doing okay."
You wait
And
for
then
the
as-
Stockholm syndrome to set in.
Exactly.
Okay. It's a long con.
But then if she tries to get out, that's when you hit her with the beanbag gun.
Oh, that you just keep on standby. Well, you can't disclose all the secrets of your pickup artist book, but I feel like you've given a good insight as to
People
the
will have to
content.
buy
Well, I'll give you one more tip.
a little
Nets.
sneak peek.
Nets. Buy
What about
lots
a-
of nylon nets. You can literally be a pickup artist with a helicopter and a huge net.
Trade secrets right there, ladies and gentlemen.
See, you
I
you
guess.
all laugh, but shit like that, I love impossible and implausible concepts like that. If I had the amount of money, that can segue into a really fucking stupid condition.
If I had enough money, I'd rape people.
Well, yes. Thankfully, rape is a
Andrew would
free.
be a rapist Batman.
Thankfully,
You know the
rape
funny
is a
thing about
free
that?
activity.
That's real. That
No,
happens.
but what
There's
question I
violence.
was alluding to is what's something completely pointless and stupid you would do if you had unlimited funds?
Ooh, I got
Oh.
one. Please let me go first.
Hit it.
You know what? Just to spite you, I'm gonna say Kaya goes first.
No, I'll object. Hit it, Hellbent.
Nah, really, hit it. I'm fucking with you.
I don't know if I want to now.
Oh, if I pay
Alright,
you
take
$1
it away,
million,
Kaya.
will you go ahead?
Fine, I
Are
guess
you
if you
really not-
insist. If you insist. Okay,
There
so
you go.
if I was really rich, I would arrange for a boxing match between me and a chimpanzee, right?
Okay.
The chimpanzee has been trained. It does not know that it's in a boxing match. As they bring the chimpanzee out, I kick it square in the chest and stomp on its head, and I win the fight. They ring the bell, the audience cheers, an Asian lady gives me a blowjob as they hand me a trophy. Then porn stars carry out a giant gold throne in which I sit, and they carry me through downtown as they throw me a ticker tape parade with confetti all over the place, and then they give me a chocolate milkshake, and everybody's clapping for me. Then Donald Trump, Obama, George Bush, and Hillary Clinton all kneel before me for my amazing martial arts prowess, and Kim Jong-un calls me on the telephone to compliment me on the size of my penis during the blowjob.
So you bought out the entire town.
I bought out everybody.
Okay.
Everyone!
Kaya, you're up.
Nice. Okay, so I have infinite money. Is that it?
Enough money to buy out a town and kick a chimpanzee.
Not over
Like
the
filthy
top.
rich, like Bill Gates, like what?
Yeah,
okay,
not over the top. Like
I
I would buy the solar system. None of that shit. But like you have enough money to do any high concept idea you have.
All right. Well, because I'm the victim of this, where I like something, but then it gets discontinued or something. So what I would do every couple of months or weeks, I would have a petition, and I'd let people vote on what they want to see realized, and then I would fund everything for it. Like a video game, a movie, like, oh, you want a Metroid movie, but a really, really good one? Okay, I'll fund it. They don't even have to make a profit. I'll hire the best directors, writers, and it can be a passion project.
You're such a sweetheart.
Over the course of 31 weeks, I think you've made a lot of enemies, and now all of those enemies are probably your friends after hearing that ambition.
Exactly.
Aw.
That is such a noble cause.
That's a wonderful idea.
I would actually love to do that if I was like Bill Gates. I would fund games that I would want to see in movies and shit.
You could stop hunger in Nigeria or whatever, but we got a Metroid Prime movie, so hell yeah.
Yeah, whatever. That's a problem that's never gonna get solved.
Nobody's gonna make a petition for that.
I mean, maybe they will.
Well, to be fair,
it's a
though, when they cancel
self-perpetuating
out,
problem.
like if someone made the petition to stop hunger in Nigeria, I would make a petition to keep hunger in Nigeria going.
Oh yeah. Then we could
That's a good
battle.
I got a
Platform.
long con. Trust me, it'll work out.
Then
in the
the
end.
entire finance of the world would be decided by petitions. You would have created
if
a
it's
global
gonna be-
democracy.
Isn't that how modern government already works?
That's insane. I'm just getting the concept together. If that were the case and you had that much money, you would have just created a complete global democracy that's all based on who signs the most on the petition.
Isn't that the
Oh, yeah.
current modern
That
That'd be,
always
government?
worked.
that'd be great.
I feel like
that's
that's
what
how
the world
government
is.
works, really.
But
China
I mean,
would be
if-
pissed.
if I had the choice between feeding or bringing peace to Sudan on, I don't know, season 4 of Hannibal, I'm gonna pick Hannibal.
I misheard that as if I had the choice of feeding peas to Sudan.
That too.
Here you go, come get them, Jolly Green Giant.
Just like one by one into each of their mouths with your fingers. Just here's a pea for
Kaya's
you.
biggest ambition is he buys out the entire fucking Jolly Green Giant plant, flies over an aerial raid of peas, opens up a kitchen, and makes sure that every single citizen of Sudan gets a spoonful from him.
It's just raining fucking 10 cans on them. They're like, oh my god, no! Ow!
Jackson,
Ow
I
in
like how I
Kurdish or whatever they
explicitly
speak.
said I didn't want to help anyone, like starving, and you made me out to be a hero.
Ungrateful sons of bitches.
Not all heroes wear capes.
They
What
just,
about you,
wear
Jackson?
they
capes.
just sling peas.
What about you? What would you do with so much money, Jackson?
Mine's a chimpanzee thing. I want to like punch out a chimpanzee to me carrying downtown and drink a chocolate milkshake while everybody tells me how big my dick is. What would you make everybody do with all your money?
Well, he doesn't. You don't have mind control, Jackson. In his fantasy, it seems he's invested in mind control and has somehow hypnotized the world. But if you had a ton of money, what would you do?
Like something outlandish.
Well, I mean,
Well, no, I
necessarily.
guess I'd
Okay.
like invest heavily in like getting to space. I want to go into space. Start
That's a
Hey.
good one.
That's a noble
Is that a-
goal.
a
Yeah,
city
that's a good one.
start a city on the moon, but only for
That's
me.
cool.
Yeah, that'd
Hell
be
yeah,
Elon
dude.
Musk.
Fucking moon
I'm-
base.
Only for me though. You're not invited. You're a monster.
There's no laws on the moon.
Who's a monster?
This rapist guy.
Yeah, man. I want to be a nurse on the moon.
So
I don't-
Jackson,
I don't want him on the
Jackson,
moon.
Jackson, and Hellbent get their money at the same time, and after Hellbent does his stunt, Jackson's like, "I'm now doing a moon colony for anyone who wants to get away from Hellbent."
I'm like, yes, get them out of here. We will
Yeah, he could be.
reproduce.
He could be your nurse.
Oh,
I don't
Yeah, that'd be
know.
cute.
My
Yeah.
reality sounds pretty cool.
well, what would
All I did-
happen?
All I did was kill a chimp and then show my dick off.
Well,
and
what
got
would
a
happen
milkshake.
is while Jackson's making that speech, Hellbent would lob his laptop at his head, and after he goes down, he'd be like, "My Australian! Oh no! Get her out of
Oh
here!"
no, my friend! Hold on, let me save him.
What about you, Andrew? What would you do with so much
man,
money?
you're gonna fucking think mine is the stupidest shit in the world. I had this idea like 3 weeks ago. I would spend it on something for you.
Oh,
I had this idea laid out, and I was like, this is actually a funny concept. So I would wait till it's your birthday, and I'd be like, Charlie, I got you a good gift, but like, I gotta like rent out a good portion of your birthday to do it. Can I like give me your time? And you'd be like, yeah, sure, that's great. So At night, like probably as soon as it's like dark out, so whatever time the sun goes down on your birthday, I would take you to a theater. I would take you to a local
As opposed to
theater.
all the other days.
Yeah, well,
Fan fiction.
no, I had this idea and I just thought it was a funny concept and I rolled with
This is
it.
fanfic.
So,
Fan fiction.
so I would
He's
take you.
taking him out on a date?
I'm not done, God damn it. So I'd take you to a theater, a local theater that I completely rented out, and I'd give you an okay seat. Like I'd put you like third row from the front in the middle, and no one else would be in it. And the house lights would go down,
Did he get on his knees?
and the curtain would come up, and this cavalcade of like Broadway singers would come out, and they'd start doing this like this fucking like whole song and dance routine, like not even like modern musical shit, like classic fucking Broadway stuff, like Can-Cans and that jaunty tune that you see in like Moulin Rouge, like just the most cliche fucking like we're putting on a show type music. You could sing the melody and if you've never even heard it before. And the idea is that the song would like get more and more and more intense. There'd be like trumpeters that come out and like acrobats and all the shit. And at the very end, like I don't know what the words would be, but at the very end they'd say like in the song they'd say presenting the Mummy Man, and the big climax is that everyone freeze frames and Brendan Fraser fucking like repels from the ceiling and he's like, "Hey, Charlie!" And then the curtain falls, and then we spend the rest of the day eating buffalo wings across
Cuddling.
the street with Brendan
What the
Fraser.
fuck's wrong with you?
And then you propose.
I just had this
that's
idea
so
where it was
cute.
like if I had infinite money, I was thinking, what's something I could
Like-
do that's like impactful? And I was like, well, Charlie likes Brendan Fraser. How would I present that I got Brendan Fraser to him?
But what if it was like that
Make-A-Wish
Spider-Man
Foundation.
Broadway play where like one of the cables snaps and Brendan Fraser like falls down and dies?
Well, thankfully, in the background, dancing a hearty jig is Dan Bilzerian. And in case Brendan Fraser dies, he would use his strong muscles to carry his corpse out and say, "Give us a minute, folks." And then I would drug Charlie so he forgot that all happened.
Well,
No,
Dan
dude.
Bilzerian could buy him back to life.
You don't need to drug him, just throw a laptop at him.
Yeah, it's a much
God.
quicker route.
But yeah, I started the concept of thinking, like, if I could do something nice for the three of you with no relaxations, what would you do? I didn't think of the other two yet, but that was my idea for Charlie.
That's
Think
so
of it now.
cute.
What would you do for me?
Yeah, what would you do for
All
Kaya?
right, Kaya, for you, yours would be the simplest. Honestly, all I would do for you, I'm not fucking kidding. I'd fly us to Japan, you and me, and I'd put you a blindfold on you so you don't have to look at any anime. And I'd take you to a love hotel, one of the ritziest and nicest love hotels ever, so they know that you're going there to bang. And I'd give you the most proper, amazing, like penthouse style, see the whole city, neon lit, futuristic suite. And I'd take you to the front door, and I'd hand you the key card, and I'd hand you $1,000, and I'd be like, "That's for room service." And I'd say, "Kaya, listen, I'm going to be kind of a dick. You're not allowed to leave this room for 24 hours." And you'd be like, "Oh, Andrew, I hate you. That's wrong." And I'd be like, "Just trust me." And then you'd walk in, and as soon as you flip on the lights and close the door, it's just Ruby Rose spreading her asshole as wide as she can. And like the rest is up to you.
And Ariana?
Or Ariana, she's
where
there
is she?
too. She's
no,
making
both.
she's making drinks in the
Okay.
kitchen.
Okay. All right. There we go.
There you
All
go.
right, nice.
And that's it. That's
Now how
that's
about
what I
Jackson?
would do for you.
That's pretty
Yes.
nice.
That is
That
nice.
is pretty
What about-
nice.
Shit, dude, you could have just done it in a cheap hotel and you probably would have been satisfied. Just take him to like a Motel 6.
Yeah, but
Yeah, actually, why Japan?
because it's a
Don't
really
even bother.
because if he's in like one of those futuristic amazing hotels with all the neon
Yeah, you
lights
can
and
just
amenities,
have them
Dude,
headhunted, put in a
just
box, and delivered to my house.
I mean,
Just take him out into the middle of the woods and put him on like a canoe with her on it and then just
The
kick it
idea
out
is
in the
to
middle.
go all out, though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. It's
okay.
okay. You don't have to. Like, if you can just chain him to the ground, that's enough.
chained to
Anyway.
You and Hellbent
He's
have some
like,
similar
no, that's not the
ideas.
fantasy I want. I want her chained up in a dark basement to a radiator.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one I want.
For Jackson,
Oh, but
for
if there's gonna
Jackson,
be a
I,
radiator, I need AC.
for Jackson, I'd probably get him a $10 Subway gift card and ask if he'd split it
Yay!
with me.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
nice.
that's the best one.
Right? Because then he gets a whole $5 footlong and he gets to have a meal with me.
Shit, wait,
You
why,
could-
why
I'm
can't
so
you just
lucky.
do that right now?
He lives in Australia. They don't have Subways. They only have Down Unders.
Oh.
No, we do have subways.
Yeah.
Someone lied to me.
Take that, your joke.
Get him a sandwich. Do it right now.
No, but for Jackson, God, I don't.
No, I'm not letting this go.
All right,
Get on
well,
the internet and get him a
Like
fucking
that
gift
immediate
card.
deflection.
No, I want one. What are you gonna do for me, Andrew?
okay, Jackson, I would fly you. Okay, I know exactly what I would do for you. I would give you a two-parter gift. First, I would
Ooh.
fly you to Skywalker Ranch, and
Oh,
I
fuck
would
yes.
knock on the door, and George Lucas would answer. And,
No, I don't want him.
And he would wait. No, and he would go, "Oh, I'm just here to chauffeur you to the meeting," and he would open up the door to like his biggest parlor on the mansion, and all your favorite Star Wars heroes would be there, like Harrison Ford.
Not Jar Jar. Not
What?
Jar Jar. Not Jar Jar.
No, would you shut the fuck up, Jackson? Stop dictating your gift.
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, for real.
Jesus. So what I'm saying
being
is
v-
Mark
being
Hamill,
very generous right now.
Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher's fucking dead.
What?
Whoever
Spoiler alert.
whoever plays the people in the newest ones,
Spoilers,
I don't
dude.
remember their names. Those actors. The point is, all the people involved in Star Wars that you would ever want to meet are like there, and they go, "All right, Jackson, let's hang out and watch the original trilogy." And that's that.
No, that's awful. They'd say, "Hey, all right, Jackson, let's watch the new trilogy that's still in the works." You're the first one to see it
You
ever.
didn't let me
Oh.
finish my gift.
I didn't ruin your
Duh.
gift.
No, I'm talking to
Fine.
Kaya. So anyway,
No, I'm talking
after
about
you
his.
watch the original trilogy and you guys are schmoozing and boozing, Mark Hamill goes, all right, we got to go to part 2. And you hop in Mark Hamill's beat up Honda Accord. He's not doing so great anymore, but he drives you over to, is it still Lucasfilm? The guys who own the film rights to Star Wars?
Yeah.
And he goes,
Disney.
Yeah.
and they sit you down in a big comfy chair in the middle of the design process, and they hand you a pen and a sheet of paper, and then they throw it in the garbage because we're in the 21st century, and they prop you up with a laptop, and they go, all right, Jackson, we're going to workshop it with you, but write the script to the next Star Wars. And then boom.
God, that'd be the worst Star Wars ever.
No, it would be the greatest.
What would be a Jackson? What would your Star Wars look like?
I'd be on the moon.
It's just him on the moon. There's no war.
No
It's just
Jedi,
having
no
a
Sith.
fantasy moon fort.
He's already died from the
That
lack of
old
oxygen.
internet cringe video with the guy fighting with his lightsaber. Remember
just-
that from the
It's
old
an hour and a
episodes of
half
Jackson
still
on the moon?
footage of Jackson's lifeless corpse floating in space.
His moon
Can
fort
we?
made out of pillows.
Can Daisy Ridley be naked and also her asshole spread as
You're-
well?
you're writing the
can
movie.
Can we do Kaya's gift, but a spin on it for me?
Well, Jackson, you're writing the movie. You can put that scene in there and then do hands-on directing.
I don't want the movie. That'll feel fake. I want it real.
Jackson.
Oh, but then you'll know how
you're
it
paying
ends.
for
So
it.
yeah,
Exactly.
you don't get
Jackson,
like the
all of
fun
this is-
watching it though,
all
right?
of this is fake. It's all if we had infinite funds. None of this is reality.
I want it. Whoa, what's the fun of that?
Yeah, but then he knows how it ends, right? So that kind of sucks for him, doesn't it?
All right, I take back your entire gift, everything I just did. I throw $100 at you and say, happy birthday, dipshit, and then I leave.
All right,
That's an
Aw.
equally good gift.
it's just as good.
That's the gift that keeps on giving. You can try and haggle. You can try and haggle your way with that $100 to a spread asshole. but-
Exactly. You could probably get like $80 out of that.
That'll
Yeah,
do.
Yeah.
depending on what spread asshole you want, you might even get more than one.
I wish there was a repertoire of like a lineup, like a used car dealership of just people spreading their assholes, and you could pick one out for the day.
Oh, I know places.
Called a
friend.
brothel.
Before we move on from this, Charlie, what would your gift to Andrew be?
What would my gift to Andrew be?
Mm-hmm.
I guess lighting his old workplace on fire with no repercussions for myself.
Jesus Christ.
But for him,
Yeah, that's for. Well, I mean, he's not gonna have any. There'll be no connection. I'll pay.
Yeah.
I'll pay off the judges.
I mean, you can do that now. What would you do if you had a lot of
Actually,
money?
I didn't hate my job that much.
I mean, you know,
Yeah. I like some
talk
of
to
the
me
people
later,
there.
okay?
I like some of the people there.
I actually like some of the people who work there.
It's my gift to you, Angie. You don't get to dictate the terms.
All right, I'd probably just stand there and clap. I'd be like enthralled that you even went through the effort for that.
Yeah, it's the thought that counts. God damn it! You went through the effort of getting Brendan Fraser. I'll burn your old
it's-
workplace to the
But
ground.
arson is cheap. What if you had money?
Yeah, you have money. You have
Not if
infinite
they have
money.
Well, no.
asbestos.
That's true.
No, like even with money, I could make it the most incredibly overpriced arson in the history of America. Like I'm talking
fireworks.
Yeah, golden flamethrowers, fireworks, of course.
it
building
spells my
burning
name in the
purple.
flames.
Yeah, it'll spell your name in the rubble.
Perfect.
Aw.
Yeah. It'd be the most elaborate fire ever
So
done.
what? So there would be a connection then. When they look at it and it's just Andrew spelled out in burning ashes.
It has my address and social security number in the fire.
It's literally his face, like photo perfect in the fire.
When you zoom out and look at it from the moon, it's just a photo mosaic of my face.
I'll be able to say it.
Laughing.
Charlie, if you want a really easy one, just make me Batman. Like, buy me a legit bat suit and Batmobile and
That
Batcopter
is
and all
a really
that.
good one.
You will die so fast.
Oh, absolutely. But the fact
You're
that I
gonna
have
use
those
that
things.
grappling hook, and it's gonna like hit some kind of city worker cleaning windows, and you're gonna try to zip about, and you're gonna go straight into a fucking train.
I'd die happy, though.
True.
I'd also probably just honestly put it on and jerk off in it a lot.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Your masturbatory gear.
Exactly. I'd be at home and be like, I am the Batman.
You're just using the grappling hook to like get sodas from across the room.
I'd find that part in the movie where they're freaking out because Batman's gonna like bust up their gig, and one of the thugs is like, "The Bat's coming," and I'd be like, "Yes," and then like jizz on my screen and pretend I'm in the movie.
You just drop it and like just start throwing hand grenades all over the room.
Yeah, because that's what Batman did.
You'd be like in the Iron Man every time Tony Stark changes, except once you finish your suit, you'd be jerking off in it.
Batman could be a really just annoying public masturbator.
You ever think that's Tony Stark's prerogative? Like every time he finishes a new suit, he's just like, "Time to break it in," and he just gets in it and starts jacking off furiously.
Oh, I bet the
would.
suit has its own fleshlight in it. So, like, you know, say he's getting an erection, because you'd imagine superheroes have to, like, function for that, right? Because,
Yeah,
you know, sometimes your wiener just does what it does. I bet Tony Stark's suit has, like, a fleshlight in it, so it's like, erection detected.
well,
He's
that
like,
was
yes.
that was always like a. That was like always a comic book question that we never found an answer to. How does like boning work between those with powers? Like when Superman comes inside Lois Lane, does she go flying like 6 feet or something?
He has control over it. It's Superman obviously is only powerful because of the different gravity, that enables him to.
It's actually
you know,
because of our yellow sunlight. But please continue.
No, dude, hold on. No, what I bet happens, he goes back to, like, the North Pole or whatever, and there's, like a special Kryptonian diaphragm that he gets. And he like puts it in her, and it just takes the impact of 1,000 nuclear bombs inside of her vagina, and she's okay.
Could just take a kryptonite pill and be human while he fucks her.
Oh, that's his.
That's
kink.
also a good point.
That's-
Lois
wow.
walks out with the fucking kryptonite like shit, like a long kryptonite shaft, and Superman's like, "Oh, I'm weak," and she's like, "Yeah, you are," and handcuffs him and jams it up his ass.
If you
Sounds
it's an
good.
age-old question, but if you detonated a nuke up Superman's ass, what would happen?
Probably not much.
Man, it probably tickles
fart.
his prostate just perfect.
Didn't they do that in a movie? Didn't they blow him up with a nuke?
Yeah, they put it up his ass. Superman
that's
3 went
Superman
some really
4.
weird places.
Nobody.
Jackson, you haven't said what your present to someone here would be.
Yeah.
Well, who do you
nobody
want-
bought
who do you
me
want
a
the
fucking
present to?
present.
All right. I'll go for you. I'll get you
Buy
a present.
Hellbent a present.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you get him?
Well, I guess I
Present.
could chip in for the monkey that you're gonna beat to death.
You know what? All right. Just as long as. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I do want to beat up the monkey, but I also want Peter's like press statement to say, "Well, we disagree with violence against animals, but that chimpanzee was an asshole."
Do you
I
think
don't-
you could pay them for that, Jackson?
I don't know what I. Oh, didn't you say unlimited money?
Yeah.
Yeah, unlimited money.
Yeah. Well then.
So
yeah,
I
of
guess you
course.
just be fulfilling that. You know what? Let's wipe the chimpanzee thing off the map because I already have plans for that. I can accomplish that on my own right now. That'll
Alright,
be coming
so something
very
different.
soon.
Well, the only impression that I've got of you is that you like rape.
Go on.
I don't know how to turn that into something. I don't know how to turn that into something where I still get like.
I also like
can
video games
Rape games? Like rape
when
one?
I'm not raping.
When you're not raping. Okay.
So now it doesn't even need the money anymore. He's already out there.
I'll buy you another copy of Battlegrounds then, I guess.
Yay!
There you go.
Now I can play it on both my computers at the same time.
We just don't know a lot about you, friend.
Well,
Not
you know
yet.
what? The fact that you even mentioned Battlegrounds meant something. You know something about me. I play a game a lot and then nobody watches me play it. But I don't give a shit. No, if you're gonna spend a lot of money on something, make me funny.
You just got me. Jackson didn't have to spend a dime.
Jackson spends money on anything, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you, Charlie. You got slippers.
You know, if I was gonna buy anybody anything, it would actually be just Sharpie. You know Sharpie Critical.
Yeah.
She loves you so much. Oh boy.
Oh. That's cute.
When I told her I was gonna
She's
be on
nice.
the podcast, she fucking like lost her shit.
That's
And only after the bedpan. I'm sorry, but the idea of the bedpan rapist is so dark. I really didn't mean for it to get that bad.
There's certainly a lot worse. Yeah, there's a lot worse out there.
The reason why it makes me disturbed is because you know that's real. Like, I just made that up.
Oh,
But there's
Yeah.
somebody's like, oh, I love cleaning the bedpans. It's like,
Well, yeah, there's probably people that like cleaning the bedpans, but I don't know about the rape as well.
I mean,
Of course, there's always news about fucking nurses abusing their patients.
yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, but with the bedpan?
Yeah, probably. Charlie,
Oh,
I
fuck
linked
yeah,
you to
dude.
my new favorite human being of all time, the guy who shot his kids and then his wife in both legs because he wanted her to suffer and then killed himself. People
yeah, what a
people
great
will
guy.
always go to the ends of the earth to do the most heinous shit.
People are evil.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They are.
Think
Not
of it.
us,
Think of it this
though.
way: all the most horrible things that we see are usually from people.
that's not true.
Okay. Let me put the argument a different way. Let me put the argument a different way.
always.
If you can think of something you can do, think of it this way. Think of the most heinous thing you can do. That's a possibility.
Okay, how about the
Okay.
Emu War in Australia?
Oh my god.
That's a sore spot for Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Enough
a
of
sore
that.
spot for
But-
humanity.
All right. Have
I'm
you
not
guys
buying you shit now.
have you guys read Crossed?
No, that's fine.
comic series.
I'm angry at that too. I think it's bullshit. Those emus fucking cheated. I don't know what the fuck they did, but that wasn't fair.
See, he feels for you, Jackson. His heart breaks for it as well.
My grandpappy died in that fight. That fight.
That could be a completely true fact.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's kind of funny.
Oh.
So okay, have you guys read the series Crossed, the comic book series?
No.
I've heard of it, actually.
Okay, so
I
Crossed
can't-
is
I can't read.
it's made its rounds around the internet, and it's about where this virus breaks out, where people get this like horrible blister cross across their face, like it goes from the middle of their face and across their eyes, and anyone who's got it just turns into like a horrific animal of a person. Like they rape everyone, they murder people, they do like the most heinous things you can think of. Like they stab people, rip them open and fuck the wounds. They like behead people. One guy in the comic is like he rips a horse's dick off and beats people to death with it. Like just you.
That sounds like Saints Row. Yeah.
But it's like ultra violent and realistic and horrible. But the idea is that minor spoilers, but it really doesn't matter. Is at the end of the first arc or printing or comic or whatever, because it kept going, the main characters realize that like everything the Crossed are doing are completely within the confines of normal people. Like the virus doesn't give them superhuman strength or make them like able to breathe underwater or any of that. It just makes them do impulsive things. And the idea is that everything they do is nothing outside of the restrictions of normal people. And that made me really think, where it's like any horrible, heinous act you can think of, it's like, oh, you know, I don't think people do that. Even if they don't, they could. It's
Why do you
all
think I want to
monsters.
beat up a chimpanzee? You've seen what they do to people.
exactly.
That's why I hated Andrew at the ending of Wonder Woman. They had a good setup, but like you know how. Actually, this is a spoiler, I guess. Never
Was there a
mind.
bedpan involved?
Her name's Diane.
Even their worst ones are still infinitely more watchable than the shittiest DC movies. The shittiest DC movies are just like, God, why didn't they just send the army in to kill the guys? They die by bullets. They could have just sent the military in.
Oh yeah, you're talking about
Yeah.
the Suicide Squad movie.
So many
the live
plot
action.
holes. Joker was done poorly. Even the most poorly done Joker in the animated movies blows Suicide Squad Jokers out of the fucking water.
There was nothing redeeming
At
about
least
that
Troy,
movie. I can't.
Troy Baker tries, at least.
Suicide Squad Joker was like, it's like a homage to edgy kids almost. He was
Okay.
on screen for like 2 minutes, and then all it was his shiny grill teeth.
I'll give
and
it
him
one
just
thing.
acting like a douche.
One thing, the grappling hook guy trying to escape and then getting blown up was kind of funny. I did laugh.
I don't remember that one.
Good old Slipknot voice crack.
I think that must have been one of those things they remember it had a reshoot to make it more funny.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably like one of the reshoot things that they did, and that was actually funny.
That was his only scene though, basically. So
it was. He had two scenes in the movie. When he came out of the thing and said, "Yeah, that's Slipknot," they didn't even give him a backstory. And then the next scene where, "Hey, I'm out of here."
That happens in
Such
the
a bad
cartoon
movie.
movie to a degree. I won't spoil it, but there's a character that they hype up a ton of characters, and you think they're all going to do something, and with one of them, it just does not happen.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
I won't say who
movie.
or what happens, but it's pretty funny. It got me.
If you want to see a DC movie that outshines every single thing that they've done, and probably even Dark Knight to a point, watch the Flashpoint Paradox.
You are absolutely right. Like, you're fine to have incorrect opinions, but Flashpoint Paradox is a very strong movie. I don't think it tops Dark Knight, though.
That's okay. Fair enough. You know,
Are they both animation?
that's a very strong opinion.
You know the Dark Knight, Heath Ledger and Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And Flashpoint Paradox. So
that
Flashpoint
one.
Paradox is about one of what I think the strongest stories in the DC universe ever, where the Flash uses his super speed to bend time and go back to save his mother's murder and save her life. But by doing that, he creates like ripples in time, and it fucks with DC history very slightly to make like a dystopian war state. Like Superman, instead of crashing at the Kent farm, crashes in the middle of a city and he gets confiscated by the government. Instead of Batman's parents getting killed, Bruce Wayne is killed and his parents witness his murder. And following up on that, they have probably my absolute favorite character from alternate universe DC, which is Bat Dad. Which is oh man, I love him so much. It's Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's father, who becomes Batman after watching his son get killed. But he's like an asshole and an alcoholic, and he just flat out shoots people. It's so good. And the other tie-in that I think makes him really compelling is his mom becomes the Joker because she goes insane after watching Bruce get gunned down. And
that's kind of
one
cool.
really good animation touch they do. They don't really talk about it that much in the movie, but they show the scene is when she's like holding Bruce Wayne's body, she's like bleeding all over him, and she gets blood on her her hands, and she goes to like cover her mouth when she's crying, and then she stops crying and she starts laughing, and when she pulls her hand away, it looks like the Joker's lipstick makeup all over her mouth and his blood. It's so good. It's such a good movie.
So what happened to the Joker then? Because the Joker
they're alternate. Yeah, they're alternate histories.
Yeah, but he still would have.
And in that history, he had SIDS and died before he got out of the crib.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right, there we go. Thank you.
There's some other ones. Like Cyborg is contracted by the government, and he's like a 9-foot tall super weapon. Aquaman is like a benevolent dictator of the ocean instead of like
he becomes
king.
Ocean Hitler.
He kind of does. He kind of does. It's anyone listening, please, Flashpoint Paradox. It might still be on Netflix. If not, buy it or download it. It's
cheap.
very, very great movie.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like watching it now.
Like,
dude, absolutely.
It's honestly really, really good. I loved it from start to finish.
He's barely scratched the surface of how good that movie is.
Bat Dad is just such a cool fucking character. So you got Batman. Everyone knows Batman. Then you got Red Hood, where he's like Batman, but he kills the criminals in the end because he's like, this is the only way to stop crime. Bat Dad he doesn't even like give a shit. He just fucking shoots whoever he's chasing. He doesn't even care if he like has to know for sure they're a bad guy. He's an alcoholic piece of shit, but he's so cool to watch. I love him.
And that's just a piece. It's like a not even a quarter of what that movie is. It's like I love it to death. And,
like
it shows what happens when you let writers write.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
It's Wally West. Is it Wally West or it's Barry Allen? So Barry Allen, who's the Flash, like in this alternate universe, he still has his memories of the real one. So he breaks into the Batcave because, he actually knows about the Batcave because he was Batman's friend. And like Bat Dad's first line of action, whereas Batman would normally like interrogate them or like, I don't know, tie them up or whatever, he just starts breaking the Flash's fingers. And he's like, how'd you get in my Batcave? It's so great. He's such
It's
a cool
so
character.
Why did his dad become Bat Dad? Why did he choose bats? The dad wasn't afraid of bats.
That's a plot
In that
hole.
universe, he is.
I believe that's more well explained in the comic that it's
Yeah.
based on, but it's
Yeah.
probably the same issue. He probably mourns his son, falls into a cavern, gets afraid by bats,
There's probably an explanation for it, but the movie.
So his son was never afraid of bats. It was him.
well, the movie's only about an hour.
Jesus.
The movie's only about an hour, and there are a couple scenes they just like kind of quickly show. Like they don't dive into them, but
Yeah.
I'm
I
assuming
like to
in the
imagine at the
I just
at the
like the
opera when
idea
the
of
bats.
the dad being the coward, where when they get mugged, he just pushes Wayne in front of the bullets.
He's like, no.
Even before that, at the opera house, when the bats start coming on stage, he's like begging his son to leave. Come on, Bruce, we gotta go. Get out of here.
We'll watch this later, Bruce. We'll watch it on DVD.
son, that
It's like
guy I
clenching
hired
his
in the alley
tie.
is going to be leaving soon. Yeah, highly
good
recommend
films. Good
Flashpoint
films.
Paradox and Assault on Arkham, two DC animated movies, both highly recommend.
And if you want a Marvel one, and I'll just stop my movie talk on this, if you haven't seen the animated version of Planet Hulk, do yourself a favor and watch it. That's one of the good Marvel animated ones. One of the very few, in fact.
Also, the Wolverine
I've
one,
heard of that
Hulk
one.
versus Wolverine, is also very good.
It's pretty good. I'd say start off with Planet Hulk, though, because Planet Hulk's like just its own story, and it lets Hulk be Hulk.
Oh, I mean, easy classic, Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh, yeah.
Also another good one, but that one's really old. People have already probably talked that one up. Assault on Arkham came out like 2 years ago. It's not that old. So
Man, we love movies.
I really like the idea of reverse superhero
oh
families.
man, me too. When I first
Yeah.
found out
Like
how
if
it worked.
Superman got adopted by two superhumans and he ends up being their loser's son,
Yeah.
who's just super weak.
It's so good.
That'll be awesome.
Alternate universe stuff, when it makes sense thematically or it puts a good spin on it, I usually love and gross again. I just think it's so cool.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah,
We're
we should
looking at
wrap
an
this
hour
up.
20.
For sure. We're
Yeah.
going way over.
Thanks for coming on, Hellbent. If there's anything you want to shout out, by all means, go for it.
Well, I don't shout out too much, but if you look up my channel, I do a show weekly, Saturday night stream, and then I post a bunch of video games. It's nothing special, but if you like just random banter with no planning or anything else like that, then check it out and have a good time.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Easy enough.
Coming on with your hot voice.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you
Anyone
guys
wants
are
to check
so
him out,
sweet.
go to his channel for more.
He's so sweet.
Do you
All
have
right.
anything else? Also check out our new shirt.
Please check out
Maybe.
our Teespring. We have a brand new shirt, and if you buy it, not only will you be supporting us, but you'll look even handsomer. That goes for all the
Yeah.
ladies as well.
Check us out everywhere.
Hey, Critical,
All right,
can you
Jackson.
do me a favor, though?
Take it home, Jackson. Oh, what's up, man?
I need one favor.
I will not let you rate
Say
me.
something for Sharpie and put it in the show. Just say something nice to Sharpie. Say, hey, Sharpie, how's it going? Or something. She's a sweetheart. She's like one of the only people I have complete trust in. Like, amazing, great
She
kid.
is. She's a very sweet girl.
Like, I've been
How
burned
old is this?
by...
I cannot pinpoint who you're talking about, like a little baby or what?
No, she actually drew some official podcast fan art a little while back.
She
Oh.
loves you all.
But
Oh, no.
if she, all right, if you did fan art, Sharpie, we've probably seen it. Thank you.
Thank you,
You
Sharpie.
can feel free to join our Discord too. Ours is better.
Take it home, Jackson.
All right,
Sure.
thank you, Sharpie, for watching this episode of the official podcast.
There it is.
Hope you come back around next week. We got links in the description. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We appreciate the support and the views.
Thanks for having me on. You guys are fantastic. Have
Bye-bye.
a great night, everybody.
Yeah.
Signing out.
Ciao, ciao.